subscribe. If you like our content,
like, comment, share and subscribe.
And don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get updated every time we upload a new video.
Let's see what's cooking today. Hi, this is Shamsa, IB educator by day, home chef by night. Welcome to Burpees. So today I'm sharing one of my family's top desserts recipe that has a very interesting ethnic and cultural history attached with it, and this is something that group of people in that tribe actually makes it on special occasion, and it's loved by all. I learned from my mom and I did some tweaking as usual, and then when I introduced this in my in-laws family, they also became a great fan of it. So on their request specially, I'm sharing with you. So it's called Kheeraj in our cultural language, popularly known as Kheer from Gwadar, that is currently in Balochistan province of Pakistan. But when it started, the history says that at that time Gwadar was part of Oman Sultanate and my parents were born over there. So it needs preparation for 3 days. Now 3 days doesn't mean that you have to stick to your stove 24/7. No, not at all. You have to actually cook milk. You don't have to just boil it. You have to cook milk for 3 consecutive days, day and night. That means you will bring it to boiling temperature and then you will cook it for minimum of 10 to 15 minutes, and it will start changing its color, and obviously it will reduce its size also. The amount would reduce, but you will keep on adding. It doesn't mean that you're going to buy extra milk. I will tell you how strategically you're going to make it. So today I am sharing day 1 with you. So let's go. So initially I have taken 2 liters of milk, and it's not full 2 liters. I have saved 2 cups because, as I told you, the size, the amount would reduce, and I'm going to add a cup each day. So now see, it has come to a boil and I am letting it get cooked for 10 to 15 minutes like this, and it will start changing its color. So day 1 it's pure white. Just see, it's white. Tomorrow we will see the color would get changed, and I'm going to cook it again in the night in the same manner. The milk color, you can see it turned from white to light brown, and it's only the second day, and you can see the milk has reduced. This was the level where milk was, and now see it reduced by 1 cup. So 2 cups I had already kept for reserve, and I'm adding 1 more cup. And again I'm going to cook it, let it come to boil, and I'll cook it for 15 to 20 minutes like I did yesterday, and it will further change its color. Now I will show you tomorrow, the 3rd day.
Okay, so this is the 3rd day and I'm taking over for now, and we've got the desired brown color, and now we're going to be adding the last cup of milk. So this goes inside. Stove is still on. So we're gonna cook it till we get the desired brown color that my mom will show you in a bit. So we've also soaked our rice here, and it is 1 cup of rice, and we are going to put it in there tomorrow. It has to be there for 24 hours, and the water will also go with it. So we will see you tomorrow.
Now see, I cooked milk for 3 days, and now this dessert Kheeraj, that is rice pudding, is going to be cooked actually now. So now see, this is the color, and you can see all cream on top. One tip here, you have to make sure the milk should not be burnt while being cooked. So cook it on a very low flame. So you see this cream, and this cream will add to the flavor naturally. So let it be there. And now milk has been reduced, right? So this was 2 liters milk full. It has been reduced. And as Rabia told you last night, that we are soaking rice for 24 hours. Why 24 hours? Because rice needs to be very soft and nicely cooked, and we are going to add the same water in which rice was soaked. See, I'm adding all water and rice. It was 1 full cup of rice. So say this rice goes. And now I'm going to increase the flame. Let it come to a boil, and you have to keep an eye. For 3 days I cooked and I left it on slow flame, and this is also the tip. I kept my ladle over here so it did not overflow. So for now I'm going to keep an eye. Once it comes to boil, I'm going to put it on medium low and let it cook. And then I will let you know at what stage the sweetness, that is sugar, traditionally sugar goes. My mom puts sugar, but I am going to add something else, and I'll show you what. So now you see at this stage, you can see bubbles are forming, and rice is totally cooked, and this kheer is thickened. So when bubbles form, and I cooked it almost for an hour, so you have to be a little patient. Just you can do your chores and leave it. So traditionally 1 cup sugar goes in this much amount of milk and rice, but I am replacing it with condensed milk. Of course, condensed milk also has sugar, but this is going to add to richness of this kheer and flavor. So I'm adding 1 full can of condensed milk, and if you want sweeter, you can add more, and you can add more sugar if you're adding sugar. So it's almost 1 cup. So it depends on your sweetness level. And now once this is added, the consistency will become a bit thin. So I'll cook it further for 10 to 15 minutes, and then we will set. And last ingredient will go when I'm turning the stove off. So see, this is the last stage. I'm about to turn the stove off, and you can see after adding condensed milk, again we see the bubbles. So this is when we are going to turn it off. And this has been made for someone special, so I made him taste it. So he wanted sweeter. He has a big sweet tooth, so I added half a cup of condensed milk more. So it depends on your sweetness level. So I'm just adding 1/4 teaspoon of rose essence, and then just mix it. And you don't have to cook this. Turn this off. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to set it, and it will automatically set in the dish. So with this amount of rice and milk that I use, and with added water, so to this size of dishes with 2 medium-sized containers and some individual serving cups are ready. So it depends on your family size, and if you are doing in a party, so you can just adjust the amount of the ingredients according to the people you want to serve. And for garnishing, traditionally almond is boiled, a handful of almond, and then peel it off. My almond was roasted, so it's brown color, otherwise that's white when we peel it off. And then you decorate like this. You garnish almond. So, and usually this is served cold. After bringing it to room temperature, you have to put it in the fridge, and then when it's time to serve, take it out. And as I said that it has to be cooked for 3 days, so it's not hard work, but it's smart cooking. You just don't have to stand by the stove watching over. No, just leave it on a slow flame, very slow flame, but make sure your milk is not getting burnt. Otherwise, it will just spoil the whole dessert. And just have to stir occasionally, and you can do your chores. And now my partner in crime is going to taste it, and on his request I added a little more condensed milk because he loves sweets. Perfect.
Perfect.
Sweetness.
Absolutely perfect. Love it.
And the rose essence at the end, That actually brings aroma and more flavor. So that is a must. So my detailed recipe link is given down in the description box below. Make it on your special days, for your parties, for your occasions, and see you next week with another healthy yumminess. Bye.